Hi guys, today's video is going to be about helping your significant other and how you find out if you're actually helping them or not. So I have a friend that is in a great relationship. She's married and has kids, and the difference is throughout the time that she had been having kids, her husband took on a lot more of the chores. And part of it was because she was super pregnant or always nursing, and it just kind of snowballed. And now she has found herself to be in this situation where her husband is helping all the time. And it is depriving her of the opportunity to provide her skill sets to their relationship and their children. She enjoys grocery shopping. She enjoys cooking. She enjoys, uh, you know, taking care of the kids and having that time with the kids by herself. And now she is finding herself in a situation where her husband has taken over dishes, laundry, cooking, and grocery shopping. And she has a lot of kids, but the point is that she feels as though she has no control over her situation. And so she has confided in me and said that, she's overwhelmed and she's so sad because she's had several conversations with him about how she would really like to cook dinners. And the only time when she does get to cook dinners, he tells her what she has to make. So she has no freedom in planning the meals, and she also has no freedom in what, how much food is bought. So, there were so many little details there too. And the husband is incredibly sweet and nice, but now it has turned to the point where he is starting to control a lot of other things. And what I mean by that is everything with the kids. So he's a stay-at-home worker. So he works at home from his computer, and he basically, I guess, feels the need to be involved in every single thing that's going on while he's at home, even though he's working. And it's been incredibly frustrating for her because she has no time with the kids, just by herself. He's constantly making comments, walking by, and making a lot of criticism. So I just wanted to unbox this. I wanted to talk about how important it is for people who think they are helping someone else to really truly check with your loved one that you are helping if it's actually helpful. And if you've already done this, great. And if you haven't, and you've listened to your spouse or friend or whoever this is tell you they don't need the help, that they would like to do it themselves and they enjoy doing it, it is their absolute right to do whatever is their role, right? If they are a stay-at-home mom and they like to cook, like, you need to allow them to do that. There are things that I think women are, now this is going to come off a little sexist, and it is what it is. But there are things that I think that women just naturally have in them, and not all women. And I don't mean to generalize. Like, sometimes some women are a little bit more masculine, and that's fine. It is what it is. Like, or they just they're better at certain things and not great at other things. So this isn't just to say that just for all women, but the majority of women, they're comforting. They are, gatherers. So the whole shopping thing for groceries and things like that, or things that the family needs, like, and women have the majority of the time, women have a scarcity mindset, because especially women with children, because you have got to always be planning ahead and making sure that you have enough for your children. And if there is not enough in the pantry, or not enough in, packed away in case there's some sort of natural disaster or something like that, like, women live in fear a lot of the time in general, and they're not going to talk about it. Maybe they don't even notice it, but that's a reality. Like, if you have children and you really love your family, you have those thoughts. Like, do we have enough food? Do we have enough things for the week? Do I have this for his class or whatever? Like, women want to make sure there is no lack. So, and I think that's just a part of us. So when my friend was telling me that her husband has taken over almost everything and she feels like she has no say, and she has said this to him, he has continued on to just disregard and act like she is not appreciative of what he does. And so I wanted to make this video to make this very clear that this is a communication problem. And I think that, you know, people like this don't understand, like people who are helping others. There are sometimes people who genuinely help other people. And then there are people that are very unaware of how their helping is truly helping. And I think this is one of those situations where it's the second thing that I said, and it's also lack of consideration for her opinion. So if you're in a relationship, I just want to shoot this out there to you gentlemen. If you're in a relationship, it is so important for your woman to feel like they are in their feminine best, which is allowing them to be caring, allowing them to feel as though that they can provide for their families emotionally, physically, and also monetarily. And I don't mean that they have to have a job. I mean that they are able to use funds to go and buy food, you know, the food that they think is appropriate for their family. This includes quantity and also nutrient dense food. So yes, the husband may want to save money all the time and buy garbage food because it's cheaper, but the woman is typically going to really consider a vast spectrum of all needs to be considered. And so I wanted to throw this out there because if you're a husband and you have a wife and a family, and your wife's just not understanding that you're really trying to help, maybe you need to think about it in a different perspective. You know, hopefully this guy that I'm referencing maybe watches this video, but I hope he doesn't recognize me. But I just wanted to throw it out there because it's so important that women feel empowered, because it's not that we want to be selfish when we're empowered. We actually, the more we fill our cup, it's a natural thing that we want to give from our cup. So if we feel like we are fulfilled or we have that freedom to serve others and to take care of others and to serve our families, we will do that. We will do that to the best of our ability, to the best of our knowledge, and we will comfort our children, we will comfort our husband, we will serve our husband. That's just the reality. But you need to listen and follow through on what your wife or girlfriend or mother of your children is telling you, because it's so important not to ignore that. And I hope this video helps someone. I hope I covered all the bases. Please feel free to make a comment in the comments or question. I hope you guys have a great week.